Welcome to Miami. In this vlog, I'll share my full Miami experience. Speaking on stage, recording ads, networking with entrepreneurs and enjoying the city.
We're going to Sexy Fish. Je bent goed voorbereid met je jas.
Gym done, jet lag crushed. Now it's time to hit the stage with 9 other entrepreneurs.
Let's go. All right, we're gonna go do the speech in a bit. He's feeling a little bit like he's going for a kickboxing competition. So that's healthy pressure like Jeremy talks about, so let's go.
Today we're going to talk about how we've generated 1.6 million euros, which is close to $2 million in cash collected in only 30 days. And we did this in the Dutch market. So we're from Europe, and for the people that are not familiar with Europe and the Netherlands, so this is how big the Netherlands is in compared to the US. So that's a funny fact.
So at one point we're like booking like 600 to 800 calls a month, and then we came up with the idea to still close also disqualified people. So we started a second closing team that's just closing disqualified leads.
Let's get to the juicy part on how we cracked the 1 million month, and we went well over that. So we came up with an idea like, okay, how can we double our revenue? How can we get over the 1 million a month? I went back to the drawing board and I came up with a really different strategy. So this is basically the funnel we've ran. So we leveraged our email list that we had, the ads, so we advertised on Meta, on YouTube and on Google, Instagram stories of course, and we sent everyone to a very long sales page. So this is the sales page that we've built. So after the purchase, what we've did, we send them to a VSL thank you page, where we basically said, okay, now you got everything that you need to know in order to succeed, in order to build your own online business and make your first sales.
One thing that we're working on is a physical book. We kind of kept out the market, so we're just going to launch more funnels. One of them is a physical book that we're just going to give away, free shipping, really old school. That's what we're working on. Another thing that we have already tested last year, 2025, was like using different faces. It was like we used female faces and we got like really cheap cost per lead and cost per call. So that was already working. I mean, you see the UGC graders doing it. We're like working with people that actually build a dropshipping store so we can build a whole brand around them. Yeah, and then the profile funnel. We're going like all in on content creation. We have been recording a lot since we're in Miami. Right now we're paying like $1 to $3 or like euros per follower, and our return is like still at like 6 to 8x on cold traffic. So that's something that we really want to push this year and see how far we can scale that pretty much. Fun fact, how much did you spend on Rolexes in November for the team?
I bought 8 Rolexes for the team, yeah.
So you can boost the post. Yeah, we tested both. Alright, so the question.
Alright, guys, we're going to Papi Steak. You know, if you look up Miami and if you follow the influencers, the core sellers, the people who make money online, they all go to Papi Steak. So, you know, we have to experience it ourselves. Going there right now. The speech is done, so now it's time to focus on the fun stuff. Today we're gonna network, record some ads, and create content.
Building a following on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
right, the mastermind is officially a wrap. Here are the 3 biggest lessons that I'm taking home with me. Lesson 1. Webinars are still king. 7 out of 9 speakers were running live webinars, some doing 2 or 3 a week, every single week. One guy was even running 3-hour webinars 3 times a week. That's a serious dedication to selling. What's wild is that they're crushing it with webinars, even in super saturated markets. Lesson 2. Time is not real. One of the speakers is doing $1 million a month with his offer and is still in college. That alone proves that you can get massive things done, even when you think you don't have the time. He's running TikTok ads straight to webinars, spending around 100 to 150K a month and pulling in $1 million in cash. That's a traffic channel I'm definitely exploring more, especially for the make money online space. Lesson 3, small tweaks compound. We always look for that one magical hack, but the truth is small details matters most. I wrote down a long list of tiny tweaks I want to test and implement. Stack enough of those small wins together and that's where the real growth happens. Those are my 3 biggest lessons from Miami. If you want to watch the full speech, I'll link it below.